am Jawad Ahmad. Today we are present in our next economics class in which we are going to discuss the sixth learning objective, that is market disequilibrium. So before we can start this topic, kindly subscribe my channel so you can get all my videos on a timely basis. Let's start the class. What is market disequilibrium? We have studied in our previous class what is market equilibrium. Market equilibrium refers to a point of level where quantity demanded and quantity supplied are equal. Such point of intersection at which quantity demanded and quantity supplied both are equal to each other. It is the price that will prevail in the market, and it will be the quantity that will be demanded and that will be supplied to the market. If you move upward from this equilibrium point or below from this equilibrium point, the market becomes disturbed or market goes to disequilibrium. So if you remain at the same price, then market is at equilibrium point, the point of demanded and supplied quantity. So what is market disequilibrium? Market is in a disequilibrium if the price in the market is above or below. The price is above or below the equilibrium price. If a market is in disequilibrium, there will be either shortage will be created or a surplus will be created. What is shortage? Shortage refers to a market condition where quantity demanded is greater than quantity supplied. We can explain it through a diagram. This is the point of equilibrium. Such price is equilibrium for price and quantity is also equilibrium quantity. If we move downward from this price, it will create shortage in the market. Means it will be a point where quantity demanded is increasing and demand of the people are increases, but the quantity supplied is decreasing. So in this case, such situation is called shortage due to increase in demand and decrease in supply of the product. So either it will create shortage or it will create surplus in the market. What is surplus? Surplus refers to a market condition where quantity supplied is greater than quantity demanded. Means there is a surplus or extra quantity of good that is already available in the market, but the demand of the consumer have now decreased. I can also explain it through a diagram. This is equilibrium point. Such price is equilibrium price and such quantity is equilibrium price. If we move upward from this price, for example, to such price level, it will create surplus in the market because quantity supplied is increasing and quantity demanded is decreasing. So, due to the unnecessary increase in quantity supplied and unnecessary decrease in quantity demanded, it will create an artificial surplus in the market. Such condition is known as surplus. So, we can also read it from notes. Shortage is the excess of demand over supply, means demand is greater than supply, which arises when price in the market is below the equilibrium price. And similarly, surplus is the excess of supply over demand, means supply is greater than demand, which arises when price in the market is above the equilibrium price. A common diagram is settled here in order to explain this concept. In this diagram, you can easily see that when we move upward from the equilibrium price, it will create surplus in the market because supply is increasing and demand is decreasing. Similarly, if we move down from this price level, for example, to this level, at this level, the market demand is increasing and the demand is increasing, but the supply is decreasing. So, such a market situation in which demand is increasing and supply is decreasing, such situation will create shortage in the market where the people are trying to buy the good at a specific price, but relevant supply of the product is not available in the market, creating an artificial shortage condition in the market. So in both conditions, if you move above from this price and if you move downward this price, both are not suitable for the market because one is creating surplus in the market and other is creating shortage in the market. So only the equilibrium price is the price at which quantity demanded is equal to quantity supplied. This is the point where the seller is ready to offer his product at a specific price and the consumer is ready to purchase the price at that such price. So such price and such quantity should prevail in the market. Only in this case the market will remain into a settled position. Other than this price and quantity, the market will go towards surplus or a shortage condition. Now let's come to the study how we can move back towards the original position. Make this diagram again in order to study it. Quantity demanded, quantity supplied. Firstly, the supply curve and demand curve is created. This point is equilibrium point and such price is equilibrium price and such quantity is equilibrium quantity. If there is a shortage in the market, shortage means quantity demanded is greater than quantity supplied. It means that the supplier is not ready to supply its product at this price. Supplier is not ready to offer its good in the market. In this case, the price that has been gone to down need to increase so that the supplier interest can be increased. So in this case, the price need to be increased. When prices are increased, when prices of the product increases, it will increase the profit margin of the supplier, and supplier will try to offer and produce such more and more good so his profit can be maximized. So when supplier will increase the supply of its products, the consumer have to purchase it at the consumer have to purchase it at some higher price, due to which consumer purchasing power decreases. Therefore, he will purchase less quantity as compared to the quantity that he was already purchasing. So, in this case, when the price increases, the supply also increases, and consumer will also decrease demand for the product. Therefore, the economy reach to the equilibrium level where the customer and the supplier both are in a satisfactory position. Let's study them from notes. How market reaches to equilibrium position. If price in the market is below equilibrium price, there is a shortage in the market regarding the stock or inventory of the product because quantity demanded exceeds quantity supplied. Due to shortage in the market, prices rises. The higher price encourages the producer to increase the quantity supplied by increasing their production and forces consumer to decrease the quantity demanded by substituting other goods for the product. Study tip: if prices are above equilibrium, that is surplus, opposite happens in the reaching equilibrium. So similar effects that we have studied in shortage condition are also effect to the surplus condition where the market need to go back towards the equilibrium position. Here the prices have been increased and in surplus these prices need to be down. So it was our today's class. All the concept has been well explained. Let's meet in the next class. If you like my content, kindly subscribe my channel so I can get, and I will continue to make all such videos that can facilitate you in a better and better way. Thank you for your time.